Lärare som lär lärare är en av de grundläggande delarna för att få in ny teknik i skolan, och en av föregångarna när det gäller det här är Les Foltos. Welcome to the studio.
Hi, it's great to be here.
Thanks. Tell me, why did you start with peer ed?
Well, we started for a fairly simple reason. We brought a lot of technology into Seattle Public Schools, and we weren't seeing a lot of teachers using it. And when we asked them what kind of professional learning would best prepare you to use this technology in active, engaging learning, they never said, oh, I'd like another class. Oh, I'd like to drive across town for a workshop after school. They said, I'd look to somebody who's just down the hall, somebody that I know and trust and is there when I need them. So we decided to create a program to give those teacher leaders who were just down the hall the kind of skills they needed to be successful in supporting their peers. And that's how peer coaching was born.
Mm-hmm. Would you say that it's special people that are more accurate to do this?
I think that maybe special in the sense that you have to be willing to set aside your ego, and you have to be willing to listen a lot to what other people need. And instead of offering suggestions, be willing to ask questions to get that person to think more deeply about their issues, and maybe even come up with a little support from you, come up with solutions to their own problems. So a special kind of person in that they're a great listener, they're willing to set their ego aside, and they're willing to help their peers improve their capacity to improve teaching and learning.
That sounds that it's involved with a lot of humbleness.
Humble is great and important. Respectful is important. Absolutely. Humility is a big, big tool of a coach.
So where are we standing now? What do you think in Sweden?
Well, it's always a delight to come to Sweden because you guys have about a 25-year head start on active, engaging learning, like project-based learning over the Americans. And it's always remarkable to go there and learn. But the Swedes are like, I've worked with 37 countries, like a lot of teachers in other countries, in that they have these great isolated islands of excellence. You can come to a school, you can talk to anybody and say, who's doing a great job with active, engaging learning that's technology rich? And no matter who you talk to, they say, go see her, go see him, go see her.
Yeah.
So finding a way to make sure that there's ferry service between those islands of excellence so that everybody is offering that high quality innovative learning to students is a challenge in Sweden, just like it is in almost every other country that I've worked in. In fact, every other country that I've worked in.
So we are not special.
Well, in many senses you are, but you're not that unique, and we're all struggling with how to make systemic innovation work.
Okay. So if you are a coach, how do you know when you are successful?
Well, mostly by the results that your learning partner has and the success that they have, even if it's small steps towards their goal. They come to you and they're smiling and they say, this worked today. What can we try next? Then you know you've been successful. Maybe there's one other way that you can tell. I ask coaches all the time, how do you know you're successful? And one said it really clearly. When your peers are willing to share with you what they do know and willing to share with you what they don't know. There's a relationship of trust, and trust is essential for coaching. So there's a couple ways to know when you're successful.
Do you think that after peer ed, what could be developed afterwards?
Well, I think that probably for the rest of my life, I could work on helping coaches, develop coaches and get better and better at coaching. But the logical next step is we work a lot with individuals, and now we're starting to work with entire school systems so that they use coaching in a purposeful way for systemic improvement in every school and every classroom across the system. That's a really logical next step, is just systemic innovation.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks for the chance to come and visit with you.